Hey everyone, what is up? Gonzo here. I'm taking you kind of on a tour of my game room and living room because I wanted to do a state of the channel update. Haven't done one since they announced the new D&D edition, but that was just to tell everyone what's going to happen. But now I want to kind of update everyone. It's been a while since I've actually looked. That's actually the first model I've ever built. It's Wolverine, and it still has the original paint on it. I want to get rid of that and repaint it, I mean. So there's big changes coming to the channel. Some of it is pretty baseline and free to everyone. Some of it will be new additions to the Patreon. But so going forward, there will be... as of right now, we're just going to do one Legion build video a week. I want to go back to 2. But as some of you know, I have gotten a big promotion at work. And that takes up some of my time. It won't take up much time. I'm trying to get everything situated. My job kind of picks up in the summer. The next month is actually going to be one of my busiest times. And then it just is not going to calm down until October. So I'll have some down period, but not completely. So we're just going to be doing one video a week, but at the same time, we're also going to be doing... Oh, Trinity. Just a quick still shot. Trinity just walked down to... What were you doing upstairs anyway?
I was looking at that bee shred.
Oh, okay. I'm like... I don't actually know why you were upstairs. Yeah, it's probably another quack. Don't ever believe anything on the internet. Don't even believe this video right now. But we're going to be doing twice a month a new podcast / video series. It is Space Chase. It's out right now, the first episode, where we play a Spelljammer's campaign. It is really fun. We've recorded over 8 hours so far, and I've already started dwindling that down to 3 episodes. There's probably going to be a 4th episode in that, hopefully a 5th as well. But for you who are on the Patreon, you might have noticed that you did not get early access to the podcast. There's a reason for that. I'll get to that in a second. Before we talk about that, the Patreon. So, there will be a new tier launching soon. I just haven't had the time yet to actually open it. It's ready, I just haven't launched it yet. I need to launch it, but I've been busy with work and the channel. For you who don't know, the Patreon is free for voting purposes only. You can go every week and vote for what video you want to see for the character builds. There is then a tier that gives you early access to videos by a couple days.
I was going to say you don't have time because I've been hogging all your time.
Basically, yes. Trinity has been Trinity doesn't hog all my time. Trinity is the reason though why we haven't had 2 videos in a while. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Trinity has been on a hiking kick. If you've seen some of the videos I've posted, Trinity's been loving hiking, so we have been hiking a lot. Where was I? Oh yes. But for the $1, you get a shout out in my videos and 2-day early access to the videos, as Trinity is desperately trying to hide. But the new tier is going to go up, and it's going to be $5, and I know I promised I would never make a tier more than $1 when I first launched the Patreon a couple years ago, but because of all the work I'm putting in on everything now, yeah, I have to start asking for a little bit more. The new tier is going to be homebrew stuff. Races, weapons, gear, sentient weapons. A lot of them are coming in because I love sentient weapons. But yeah, a lot of the channels you guys watch on YouTube, they are not one person. They are multiple people. Not me. I literally do everything for the channel. I record, I write the scripts, I do original artwork, and I really want to do more original artwork for the channel, but I don't have the time because that's several hours of work for each individual piece. But Space Chase is getting all original artwork. It's going to be updated artwork. The next week's video, I thought of a really cool piece for Legion builds, but I'm not dedicating that extra time to it because of that. So with everything I'm now doing, I'm going to have to start charging a little bit more, but don't worry. It's not going to be that much. Maybe eventually down the line, start really doing some cool stuff and have to ask for higher tiers, but for right now, homebrew. But for you who do subscribe to the higher tier, you will still get a shout out in my video, and you'll get a separate shout out in the video. It's now going to be by the tiers itself, because I want to just give a little bit of extra thanks for that. Now, as I was mentioned earlier, Space Chase. Why didn't Space Chase go up on the Patreon early, like Legion Builds does? Because we're not attaching Space Chase to the Patreon. Even though I do most of the work for it, we still have 4 amazing players that I enjoy having fun with, which is why we're doing the podcast. But I don't make enough from the podcast and from the YouTube channel to actually give them anything. And I didn't think that was fair to be profiting. I am making a little bit of money from the podcast. And when I say a little bit of money, I think I'm almost able to afford a Coke. Yeah, that's not much. I'm seeing it as service rendered for the 16 plus hours I've already put into the podcast. But who knows, maybe if it gets big, we'll do another Patreon and we'll do special videos for all you guys. I would really love to do that, just not because of any financial gain, but because I really am doing this podcast for one important reason: fun. I don't want to be like Critical Role. I don't actually like Critical Role. If you do, that's cool for you. I'm not judging anyone. But what I want to do is I want to show how fun D&D really is, and how fun just, enjoying tabletop gaming really is. And that's the whole point of the new podcast. So if I can't help the other players benefit financially from it, I can't willingly take anything other than a few cents here and there from them. So I'm sorry, Patreon, you're not going to get early access to the podcast. You got to wait with everyone else. And I can't even remember if I mentioned this. A Discord is about to launch. When I say about to launch, I mean it's done. I haven't opened it yet. It's been done for a while, but everything just kind of took over. The Discord is going to have a lot of different channels to talk, like artwork, Minnie's favorite podcast. You want to talk about Critical Role, talk about Critical Role there. But it's going to be open to everyone for free. There will be a special section, though, for the Patreon supporters, for, special requests and whatnot. But don't worry, it still is going to be pretty cool. So, one last bit of sad news, kind of sad news. For all you who know, my birthday is next week, and every year I do a special video. I can't do a special video next week. I have one set aside that I will do later this summer, but because of work and everything else going on, I am only focusing on the main video and the podcast. I'll get to it eventually. So no special video, but I will be doing something special with next week's video. I'm actually going to talk about third-party content, and I mean a dive into it, because it's my damn video. I love the character, and it's my birthday, so we're doing it. So we'll get a little bit of special, but no special video until a couple weeks. I'll do it eventually. All right, so that's the state of the channel. Thank you guys for being here. It's really fun. I always looked at Trin over there on the couch going, why do you want to make content? What is so fun about this? And yeah, it's really fun and I enjoy it. So thank you guys so much for not only watching this video, but enjoying the channel as well. And don't be afraid to comment and give me suggestions for the channel as well. There's a lot of videos I want to do. I just haven't been able to do them yet. But hopefully in the future we'll be getting some more fun different things. I want to keep doing Dive In as well. Dive In is very fun. I haven't done Dive In a while because I haven't... I need to read some rule books. I got too many rule books. So thank you and see you later.